Culture is the total way of life for a group of people. Culture and language are closely connected. Culture is learned in part through language. The Aleutic used petroglyphs to communicate about their culture. Petroglyphs are images pecked into stone. What are the different ways people share stories about their culture?
Naku kunaku.
We set camp up at Cape Alatac because of the petroglyphs that are there. Petroglyphs are images pecked into stone. They're using a rock as a chisel or a hammer. And they're creating these stories in stone. When you start pecking on the rocks, that sound goes out into the ocean and seals come in. And so you can have a hunter get the seals. We originally thought there was only about 300 to 400 petroglyphs, and now we're past 1,300 petroglyphs.
Here's some new ones, guys. They've been making petroglyphs without me. Look at them. You can barely see them. You see them? This is pretty cool. There's right here, one. I hadn't seen these before. That's 16 years of walking by these guys. Jesus. It was worth the walk.
We did carbon dating of a site that went from 200 to 1,000 years old. And then there's a site that goes back probably 1,500 to 4,000 years old. Most of them are all along the coast, but they're hard to see. There's the head, and then that goes up into a drum right here. And then there's two lines that come out that go over here up into the spirit world. Well, the petroglyphs facing the bay are images of smiley faces and a couple of whales. The ones facing the ocean are more anthropomorphic,
Having or displaying human characteristics.
You have a whale dancing. You've got people. You've got seals. These petroglyphs were for giving thanks. And you have people dancing and celebrating for the whales coming back every year to help sustain us. It doesn't look like much, but when you start to see them, you see the faces popping up. That a purpose of telling a story or a legend or what someone had done in their life to be remembered. The petroglyphs are actually eroding, mainly because of the changing climates in our environment. The tides are a little bit bigger, the storms are bigger, and also the rise in sea level. And so it's eroding away the petroglyphs. If we made petroglyphs today, we would be calling them graffiti, because then it's not considered cultural, even though I think that in the future we can, as long as we are all aware of what we're going to put into the rocks, so that in the future the story isn't just about us defacing a rock or defacing a site. It's telling a story about what we were doing at that time. These are ours, created by our ancestors. It's living art for us. That is now, I hope, inspiring the next generation of Aleutic, not just artists, but community members in looking at stories and understanding our history and our connection to the area.
What are the different ways people share stories about their culture? Want to learn more about this topic? Click the link in the description to experience our iNative activity sheet.